house.
Yeah, man. I gotta go to work.
Unfortunately.
Get some money. It's the holidays. Everybody on the road and in the way.
Yeah,
Spending money.
I did all that already. I just gotta pay it all back. Shit.
Yeah, man. I was trying to get me a sweatsuit today, and I couldn't because they don't have any. All they had was gray and black.
Today is December 21st. You be lucky if they got bubble gum at the store.
I hear you. I guess I was tripping for trying. But whatever. I'm just gonna work with what I got, man. I just was like, damn though, like just gray, black, and then like stuff that you don't want.
Yeah, the last minute gifts.
Yeah,
You know.
like that's when you get the Nike sweatshirt with a big Nike on it.
Yeah,
like,
you be like, thanks.
thanks a lot. I can tell you just got this yesterday.
You bitch ass nigga, I buy Nike shit all the time.
Or your family just go to Campus Den and get you a shirt from your college. Like, just
Don't
I'm like,
give me a present.
I'm
Give
like,
me the
yeah.
$20.
I'm
bro.
like, you don't have to do that.
Give me
You
the
don't-
fucking
you don't-
$20.
It's nothing. You don't have to do that. You can just
Just
be cool.
But it's the thought that counts. But if you thinking that way, don't think about me at all.
Yeah, like you just was like,
dog,
and I mean, and then like you do this every year. You know what I'm saying?
that should tell you how much you love me.
Yeah,
Like,
the same thing. Like,
I got aunts that used to give you like wallets and shit, and you be looking at them like you ain't shit. Like you know that like your kids, you know what kids like, bitch. You got kids. Like this is what you gonna give me
you
a
gonna
wallet.
get me this $5 wallet that you got from the Dollar General.
This bitch a
Velcro.
Velcro. Yeah, exactly. Like you know what it is.
I'm gonna say, Breezecast,
Merry
episode
Christmas.
38. Merry Christmas with your Velcro wallet.
Yeah, dog.
I remember one Christmas. As a matter of fact, here we go, Christmas gift right here. While we just talking, I got this watch.
Auntie presents.
No, this is a dad present. I wanted,
yeah, no, that's
I
good.
wanted this pocket watch. I wanted a pocket watch.
I remember when you got that.
Yep. This was in high school. You was around,
Yes,
John.
I was. Yes,
Had
I
this
was.
mug clips in my pocket.
Motherfucker coming in like, what time is it?
Yeah.
Like, shut your train conducting ass
Say,
up, nigga. Like, ain't no trains
Looks
coming.
like the bus is on its way.
Put that shit away.
Right next to my thing of cigarettes.
It is the year 2000, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I was like, I want a pocket watch.
Hey, man. Old souls, I guess.
Yeah, I was on it, boy. I had the little chain.
That's still not cool. You wasn't on shit.
I don't care. I was doing my own thing.
Yeah,
Like,
clearly. That's why I was up there.
my man called me a train conductor. You see how black men tear the black man down so quick?
You motherfuckers told me that I couldn't. You ruined my dream when I was in high
Here
school.
we go.
So fuck
Breezecast
you.
38. We always taking it back,
Fuck
man.
you.
Oh, man. Dog.
All I wanted to do was play basketball and catch criminals.
And you wanted to play basketball.
Shaq did it.
And you wanted to be a U.S.
Shout out to Shaq.
Marshal at the same time.
Shout out to Shaq. He did that shit. Kiss
That
my
was a
ass.
trip, man.
Y'all niggas.
Like you just, it
You
was.
should have, like, my class attacked me. Them niggas, it was like the joke for the rest
When
of the year.
when
like,
I think of
you
that,
gonna do what?
I think about Ace. Shout out to Ace. 'Cause it was like it kind of. He was like, yeah, I want to be
What do you wanna be when
a
you
U.S.
grow
Marshal
up,
and be in the
kids?
NBA, and everybody just was like, no, you can't do that. And so I was
like-
like, fuck y'all, yes I can.
It was like, first of all,
No, you can't.
It was like, first of all, you're black, nigga. Like, let's like start with that, nigga.
So
you want to be a
you're-
cop? Like, what
you're-
the fuck is
you're
wrong
excluded.
with you? Say, nigga, your knee broke. You ain't getting to the league in the first place. Like, what's wrong with you, nigga?
Hey, yeah, that was
What's
wrong.
wrong with you?
They was like, John, your knee is broke. How you gonna do that? And like Anthony Ace, he would say it just like
Daniel
that
Calloway.
too.
Calloway,
yeah,
the both of
Calloway
them.
too. Yeah.
Them two was the main two culprits. Broke
Tear-
my little confidence.
Tore your dream down.
My
boy.
pride. I ain't had shit after that.
Yeah, you just go to basketball
angry.
practice.
Yeah.
Mad.
Pushing people around and shit. That's why I was so angry when I was out there.
I ain't passing the ball.
Fuck
Because
y'all.
I got to get to the league.
You gonna tell me what I can't do?
They got to see me every second of every play during the game. They ain't got no choice but to see me because I'm shooting every time.
That was Daniel Calloway. I didn't shoot every time.
You wanted to.
Who don't want to? You name me a basketball player who don't want to shoot every time, and I'm gonna call him LeBron James.
I'm going to call him Ben Simmons.
That's better. That's so much better. Good job. I can't even fuck with it. I can't.
Benjamin Simmons.
Woo! That's great.
Yeah, because he don't want to shoot. I just always remember that play when he was under the basket. I was like, the rim right. He said, no, I'm going to pass it to Matisse Thybulle.
No, imagine if you bet on that game and like that was it. That was your moment. They was the underdog and everything. You won a shit ton of money, only for him to pass out of 2 points.
Man, that's horrible, man. Breezecast episode 38. Your boy DJ Cool Breeze, man. Who I'm calling you today, man? DJ Pooh. That's who I'm calling you today. Shout out. Look at him. You know DJ Pooh, Ice Cube, NWA, all that. DJ Pooh. People didn't say you look like him anyway, especially in the summertime when you wear your hat backwards. Them nice glasses, too.
Nah, fuck you. Touche. Them
I was going to put a picture up, but I was like, let me chill.
niggas, somebody called me that at the
At-
store the
at
other day. Yeah, I had like a stupid hat on. You know how I be. It was like, hey, bro, You seen Car Wash? I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, nigga.
That nigga said, a call from the Census Bureau. I said, what? Hang up the phone.
I had to be like, hurry up. It's a black dude, too. I
Hey,
had
that's
to say,
funny.
shut up for
That's
all the
funny,
white folk
man.
hear you.
Yeah, that's funny, though. But you do. And somebody told me that, and I've been hanging out with you forever, and I ain't never put that together.
I just got over Braxton, and then y'all come with that shit.
Yeah, that was obvious back in the day. Because you used to wear sweaters with elbow pads.
And I often do, yeah, I do all that shit, too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But the sweaters with the elbow pad really told me up.
Yeah,
Because I was like, I only thought that was for, like, snooty people.
As him as an actor, I think I'm like him because like he been in other movies
Christopher B. Duncan.
where he'll beat your ass. So
He was a gangster in what was that? Original Gangsters.
Exactly.
With the Loonies was in it. Who else?
Can speak
Drew
highbrow,
Down.
beat you down.
Fred the
don't
Hammer
know what
Wilson.
that is.
Fred
I
the
don't
Hammer
know.
Williamson. Pam Grier was in that movie. Yeah, this is Original Gangsters. Do your homework. Watch it. This came on like the early
For our fathers.
early 90s.
For our fathers.
No, this was when we was kids.
I know the movie that you're speaking of, but it was not for you.
I saw it.
Nigga, every hero was your dad's, not yours.
Was your father's. Okay, I had to give I think Jim Brown was in it.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get you sucker. At least that was funny.
That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, classic movie, man.
Nigga, show me my
Hey,
baby toe.
before we get into it, man. So on Facebook, I was talking mess, and I was like, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I said it, and then I got most people agree. You know, I got some people who don't agree.
Yeah, because it's not a Christmas movie.
Hey,
the
man.
person who made
Yeah.
who in the movie was like,
I even brought
Die
that
Hard
up.
is not a fucking
I was like,
Christmas
but it is a
movie.
Christmas movie. It give me the warm and fuzzies. You watch it at Christmas.
Killing people give you the warm and fuzzies, bro. You need to go see somebody.
the
about that
movie
shit.
as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
What's the theme? What's the theme of the movie? It's
Action.
about togetherness,
Action.
fires,
Yeah, being together. What you gonna do to get to your family at Christmas time?
murder a bunch of people. Cool.
Hey,
cool.
man.
That's about society
They was
right
bad
now.
guys anyway. They took over a whole building. They didn't care about a pregnant woman. They killed the one white guy that was like, I'm the one that can help you.
Some of us
I'm your shiny
just want
knight.
to see like the Nightmare Before Christmas. You know what I mean? Like maybe a Wonderful Life. I'm not into that.
Hey,
but,
guess
you know.
who agreed with me? Miss Winston. Shout out to Miss Winston, my 6th grade teacher. She's awesome.
Little Miss Big Winston.
Miss Winston, yeah. It's Miss Winston and then it's Mrs. Winston.
I wasn't there when it was 2 of them, so I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you,
like,
that's how we
when
do
y'all
it.
talk, it's like 8 Miss Winston, so I don't know fucking who you're talking about. Sorry, I'm asking. My bad. Because I say Big Winston, like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's okay.
Shout out to Miss Winston, man.
I love you,
a-
Miss Winston.
You a heathen.
How about? You sound like Miss Winston. Hey, you remember when he got caught cussing? Right before the basketball
What
game?
did he say?
He was like, man, fuck. He said something. It was like, fuck or something. Like, they heard him and he couldn't play.
Okay.
That was the game I ended up starting.
Okay,
That's the only reason
I thought he
remember.
got in trouble because he took the camera and put it down on old girl's shirt and snapped the picture.
That might have been another time. We got to get with P. Nettie and clear this up.
Man, shout out to my dog, man. He was misunderstood, man. He was ahead of the game.
He was.
He
Real
was,
shit.
man. The way he dressed,
Real
just
shit.
all that shit. He was ahead of. He was already ready for corporate, man. Shout out to them times,
Ready
man.
for them draws.
Speaking of, this boy, wow, boy. You was too.
Hey, man.
You ain't even tell us.
Why you putting on my business?
I ain't put your business on the street. I just
said
said you was ready too. Anyway,
shit.
listen. Speaking of, what did I say before that? You messed me up, man.
I didn't mess you up.
Yeah, I had a good segue, but anyway, Jonathan Majors,
Some nigga got in trouble.
man. So they found him guilty. He's guilty of misdemeanor assault and misdemeanor harassment. He faces up to 1 year in jail. They're gonna have the sentencing in February. He done lost all of everything.
Everything. What you mean?
He was gone.
One word. Everything.
He was in the MCU being Kang.
Kang.
They was gonna have multiple movies.
Million parts. I watched him do that shit. He's great. Like
is.
as an actor, he's great. Like,
Yeah, he is a great actor.
he's great.
He was gonna
They made
be,
him play like 20 different characters, and he did a good job.
He was gonna be. Yeah, right. He done play everything. He a great cowboy. He was in Creed,
Yep.
just being like
A douchebag.
I'm your man's, but I'm just jealous and I'm gonna kill you. Like that was great.
Mr. T vibes and that.
Yeah,
like,
kinda.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
But
like, you could tell like that's what
that's what they was going for. But yeah, man, everything done happened, and it's a wrap, man. Like he had the advertisement with the U.S. Army.
Nope.
It's over with for all of that.
I
Or
just
the National Guard or whatever it was.
You know, like the thing is that this is a criminal case. You know, like it's not a civil case; it's a criminal case. And by the letter of the law, meaning by the actual letters of the law, like yeah, I guess that was technically assault. Although I could probably close my eyes and point at somebody who done took the phone from somebody and wrenched the finger.
Cause that's what happened. They was in the car and he had a text message come through from another woman, and then she grabbed the phone and they was tussling over the phone. He probably peeled her hand back or
yes,
whatever.
because he's a grown ass man. Like he said, give me my phone. Like I'm not condoning.
I'm
not condoning him breaking her hand, but like my point is that people had these scuffles all the time. Y'all took this man's livelihood. Like you put a serious dent in that shit over what? A misunderstanding between two people. And for all y'all gonna be like, he's wrong and he was wrong for doing that. This broad chased him for 4 fucking blocks. If you worried about your safety, that's not what you do.
And then they used the fact that he told her, like, you gotta be like this and you gotta be like Coretta Scott King.
Hey guys.
And you gotta work with me because I got all this stuff going on.
You a black man. Like if you got famous, what type of conversation you gonna have because you know how the world judge your ass at every turn.
So you got to be on point too, ma'am. You with me? You got to be on point.
We got to be on point because we are a unit together. And if you can't even take that, hell no, you can't be with me. Yes, give me my phone back.
He got notice in the picture. That's Megan Good back there. He got Megan Good with him now. She was with the pastor guy and was all, talking about her relationship and how great it was, and then they got a divorce. Now she in court with my mans. It's crazy how things go. And don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody judging, just looking at the situation.
Who knows why she there? I just I know that
it looks good. You got this woman on. You got a woman on your arm. I guess.
You know what else looks good? Like the legal system looking at something and being like, "This is a he said, she said. Let me get the fuck on. Let me not waste taxpayers' money over bullshit."
The fact that they brought it to court, they was like cases like this don't even usually come to court.
She dropped her complaint as always, and of course the state picked it up because that's what the state does with black men.
And then they got a black prosecutor, like
of course, to make
it district attorney,
to make it look is the appearance. Everything is the appearance that no, we're not targeting. We're not necessarily targeting these people. I'm doing my job, but we all can look at something and be like, come on, man. Come on, like this was a he said, she said. If you want to sue him and get some money out of it, okay, because that's the way our society is kind of built. You know what I mean? But you gonna send him to jail? Like you gonna try to send him to jail? You gonna ruin this?
Over right. And then no culpability from her at all. She didn't do anything.
Just
the fact that everything, whatever transpired, you was trying to take the phone, nothing. I'm just like nothing. And then there's women who out here who he was guilty from the beginning, and I'm like, man, you just can't win, man.
No, you can't win, baby. I'm sorry you hurt, but you wrong as fuck. I'm sorry you got hurt. But leave that shit to that's your problem.
And then you think about you always just gotta say it. You think about white guys who get in trouble all the time and they get second chances. Like Robert Downey Jr.
Hey, Josh Giddey. I'm just waiting on somebody to say anything about that.
Ezra Miller, you know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker, that movie didn't come out for 2 years because of him. The movie was still terrible.
Right, they delayed it.
Still terrible.
So he could get through his stuff. He had got in trouble and was arrested and was out on the red carpet.
And the thing is, if the movie did well, he would have been the Flash. So don't come hollering at me about fair. I don't want to hear it. Well, it's Disney. Okay.
Right, they got rid of my man. Soon as they was like, oh, it's.
I bet you if a woman did this shit, well, no, I can't say that because Gina Carano said some shit and they got rid of her ass too.
Mm-hmm, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I guess they fair across the board with fucking people.
Old boy Nate Parker, my man's black actor. He was in Red Tails. He had that movie Once Upon a Time in America. It was like a slave movie. Or an independence, freedom movie. But it was one of the movies where black people getting their ass whooped. I'm why we always got to show this. But anyway.
So you can feel it.
He was he was doing his thing, and then a woman came out and said that him and another gentleman R-worded her. You know what I'm saying? And then they went to trial. He was found not guilty. The other guy was found guilty, but then he appealed and then got off. Later on, the woman committed suicide. They was asking him about it. It was the damage had been done. You know what I'm saying? They was asking him about it. He wasn't didn't show any contrition. He just basically was like, I'm here to talk about this. And I talked about that last night on 60 Minutes. I don't want to talk about it, And
I guess mental health only apply to certain people.
I don't know, and they didn't like that. He was kind of cold on it because I'm like, man, somebody died, and regardless of what you got off, you could have just been like, yeah.
I mean, but would you want to talk about that if you was him? If you was in that situation, would you be so quick to just be like, yeah, let me tell you all about my feelings and how I feel that this woman killed herself because knowing I don't know whether he did it or not. He dealing with them demons too. You don't know.
But at the same time, I don't know. They compare. You get statements prepared for everything else. Just have something that you can say. You know what I mean?
To placate society.
They gonna ask you.
But I mean, why?
I don't know. To a certain degree, yeah.
Because
they gonna ask you about it.
Because we all know contrition. Get the fuck out of here. contrition. Like, stop it, man. These people come out, apologize, and be like, and they'll keep telling you some bullshit, and that's okay. But they don't actually fix or do anything different. They keep doing the same shit, but they're telling you and they're showing contrition.
Hey,
Get
I'm
the
just,
fuck outta
I'm
here,
just
man.
saying, like,
that's
man,
that optic shit.
I get what you're saying, but I don't know. When you watch the interview, he was talking with what's the one lady named Givens, Robin Givens,
That's Robin Givens, she was
not
in,
her, Robin. The one lady to be on NBC, Robin something. She had battled cancer. She tall. Robin Roberts.
That's terrible? Like, that's what she known for. She battled cancer. We said, like, oh yes, I know what you're talking about. ABC, yes. The tall lady, yes.
Yeah, tall. But yeah, he was on there with her.
Did you climb that mountain? All right.
You're taking too long.
I've known him long enough. That's a no, folks.
You're taking
That's
too
a no,
long.
folks.
You're taking too long. But yeah, hey, I don't know, man. You can just be sensitive to the situation. That's what I would do. You don't have to be like, I'm so sorry. You don't have to do that, but just don't be dismissive about it. Yeah, and that's what it kind of how he was. But hey, yeah, that's what I'll say. He was just a little dismissive. But
I don't want to talk about that shit either.
It's just messed up.
It's like when people come at, hey, did you kill anybody? Like,
yeah, ask you that. I've been with people who
like,
ask
come on,
you
bro.
That.
Like,
that's not
like,
that's not
hi, my name's John, bitch.
That's in poor taste. Moving along, Breezecast 38, man. I hope he be all right, man. I hope she be all right.
I don't
I
care.
hope the justice system gets better.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care about her because she already won. Like, she won.
Yeah,
he lost everything, and for what? Like, all he did was cheat on her, and they wasn't married. So I don't. She's
just gonna keep going on, like ding.
See what the problem is in today's society, because everybody cheat on everybody.
And then speaking of that, real quick, let's just talk about this real fast. Anthony Edwards.
Oh man,
he got the whole situation where
the Zion situation.
Nah, it's his own.
I mean, like, it kind of is. It kind of is.
He got the woman leaked text messages between him and her where he was telling her to abort a child, to not have the child.
Yep.
He even sent her $100,000. She put. Why do we know all this? Because she put it out and put it on blast.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna get into all of that, man.
Oh, I'll
like,
get into it in a second.
If he, man, if he don't want to have a baby, that's his decision not to want to have a baby.
Why don't you come on? Just say the real. Like, she's a gold digger. He wasn't about to get caught up in that bullshit because she only wanted the kid, so she could get this money from this nigga and not take care of the kid. Why we afraid to say what shit is?
No,
like,
it's not afraid. I don't know. I just
not you, but I'm just saying, like, as society, like, we giving this bitch play. Like, she did all of this for this reason, and everybody just like some fucking lemmings
trying to sway his decision so he'll have a baby, then because that's gonna benefit her.
Yeah, because all of you guys are like, well, not you guys, but people are have such a strong opinion about abortion. Like, and then he cheated on his girlfriend and that she's pregnant too. Like, just trying to make him look bad so you get your
Anthony
way.
Edwards?
Yeah.
He got a girlfriend that's pregnant?
Yeah. That's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like Zion.
I mean,
that's why she put out what she put out.
Okay.
Because he did the thing where it's like, hey, my girl pregnant.
But I
and
mean,
shit.
like, dog,
bitch, you knew what this was when we got together. Like, when we laid down, you knew what it was.
She an Instagram model.
And if you an Instagram model, like, you're a whore. Don't like stop playing. Don't play with me, B. You whore.
The thing about it is these NBA players need to leave these Instagram.
Why?
If you
no, just wear a rubber. Wear a rubber.
Like PJ, yeah, that too. And like PJ Tucker, like he got with the one girl and then she got pregnant and had the kids and then was dogging them out and got money from them.
Exactly. Like, but you know this story. Like, so I believe in equality. You want to sell your pussy? Because that's what you doing. I'm gonna I sure am with your pretty ass. I'm gonna fuck the dog shit out of you and then fuck you over because you are a thing to be used. That's what a whore is. The end. The fuck, man? I ain't got time for it, bro.
My thing is, it should be some consequences for her leaking that information.
That's the consequence. You are a thing. You ain't a person. Like,
no,
it's not like somebody.
I'm talking about it should be some criminal consequences because, like, think about it.
But what happened?
It's a private matter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, think about even on the Lakers show with the Winning Time show, it was a part on there where Magic Johnson, he was out here wilding.
This shit has been going on.
Sexing everybody.
Yeah, and that's the other part.
Sexing everybody up. You know what I'm saying? And he got the one girl pregnant. That wasn't Cookie. And he was basically like trying to get her to abort it.
The
you know what I'm
stories
saying?
is legendary about Magic Johnson.
or like he wasn't gonna take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the guy was trying to get him to do.
Right, the lawyer dude. But yeah, so that's been going on forever. That don't make it okay, but it's a decision. It's a conversation between two adults. You know what I mean? But the fact that she put it out, it should be some type of consequences.
But what's the consequence? Was like she didn't do anything wrong. All she did was put out what she had. Right?
She putting out private information. Like he a face of the NBA. Now he gotta instead of getting ready for a game, he got to be talking about a private conversation that he had with her.
No, my point is that, like, I guess my point is that the way you kill this is to stop giving these bitches, like, what? Okay, so, like, okay, now we know your situation. You went out and scored 20 points. What'd you see in the defense? I don't care about that. Like, those of us who care about who this person is, we watch basketball. We watch them play basketball. Your private life is your private life.
So it go back to what I said. It should be some type of consequences.
It's not gonna
for her. Yeah, probably not. But it should be.
I guess my thing is like, how would you how could you punish that?
Think about with the Jonathan Majors thing. Like, she said that this happened and this.
But by the letter of the law,
and then he lost everything. She just go off like la. Remember when the woman accused Nelly of sexual essay? You know what I'm saying? Because we on YouTube essay. You know, and then like all of a sudden it was like Nelly bad, terrible. Then it came out that it wasn't true.
That is a different circumstance.
And then, but the damage already be done.
The damage is done with a black man as soon. That's why I be harping about what I be harping about, because the damage is done with a black man as soon as you open your mouth. Like, as soon as it doesn't matter what it is. Josh Giddey, that's why I keep bringing up that comparison.
Y'all not saying nothing about this.
Nothing is being said, and like, he didn't violate any law, just like Anthony Edwards didn't violate any law. Nothing criminal happened.
It's like John Morant didn't violate any
law.
So
if anything
his wasn't.
But his is
sexual.
No, it wasn't sexual, but it's still violent. You got to understand, like,
just waving the pistol.
Like, I get it, and I'm all about the Second Amendment, but like, the thing is like, people who scream that need to read the entire Second Amendment first and foremost, and secondly, like, bro, you got to recognize your position. You don't need no guns, like real shit. You should be admonished for what you did.
You got people around you who can handle that.
Because you got the potential to be the face in the league. Now, you talking about men and having sex and fucking and shit. Like, first of all, our society puts that in the forefront of people's minds anyway. And this is just another salacious story that news agencies can run with to draw up because people like drama. That's what all this shit boiled down to.
And they go back to what I said. It should be some type of consequence. Because we wouldn't be having this conversation.
They're not going to
we would strictly be talking about basketball if it weren't for her being like, I need the game from this. Let me put this out here.
Yeah, but we're not going to have that because this is something that people will talk about. So they're not going to get rid of it. They implore this. And you got the added benefit that if this get in this motherfucker's head, he going to fail. So we two birds with one stone.
Man, we'll see what happens, but it's just unfortunate that got to be the thing.
I just don't like it how they come after us, man. That's all.
Breezecast 38, man. Just two brothers up here chopping it up, man. DJ Cool Breeze and DJ Pooh in this mug. You already know what it is. DJ time. You want to be a coalition DJ?
No, I don't want to be a y'all gang.
Biker club.
I'm already the biggest gang in the world. The United States military.
I was about to say it's either them or the police.
Nah, fuck the police, nigga.
I never think I would hear you say that.
Yeah, so it's a long road, huh? It's been a long road, huh?
Long road, man. What we gonna talk about? Let's talk about celibacy real quick. Yeah, let's talk about celibacy.
How real we gonna get?
Let's just.
You wanna get real? Let's get all the way real.
Let's give it about a good 8 minutes.
That nigga put the no signs.
Let's give it about a good 8 minutes.
So that bitch locked up.
I'm just saying, like, I was on Facebook going, you know what I'm saying, scrolling. And, you know, sometimes people talk about all types of things on Facebook. And one thing that caught my eye was somebody talking about celibacy. And the person posted, they said, celibacy may continue to be the path. I like the balance and discipline. And you know one thing about Facebook, if you want some people to agree with you, all you got to do is go on there. You're going to find some people that's going to agree. Yeah. Even with the diehard thing, you know what I'm saying? But that's like natural.
They typically
I wasn't looking for nobody to agree necessarily. I just was putting out my opinion, you know. But some people do that with. You always want people to agree with you though. Like, that's just human nature.
I don't. I like it when you don't agree with me. You challenge, you sharpen my skills. Like, I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
And especially if it's an actual honest opinion, because then I learned something from you.
But my point was, my man said that about the celibacy and it being disciplined, and then somebody always got to come on there and like take it to another level, and then be like
super celibacy.
Yeah, like it's the only way. When I was celibate. My man say? It's the one. He said with celibacy comes much abundance and prosperity, right? And then somebody else say, I did it for 2 years. Within that time, I made the most money I have ever made, and I bought a house. Now, congrats for you coming up while you were celibate. But you can have a healthy relationship sexual relationship with somebody and still be on your business. Like, it could be a benefit if it's a healthy relationship.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that part's really important.
like, you can have enough discipline to not have sex at all. Cool. Or you can have the discipline to pick your partner wisely and to use contraception to not be trying to get somebody pregnant if you know that they not align with what you are.
Or just be adults and have that conversation.
Exactly. Before you even get to that. And you might, if you be, the discipline will come when you be like, no, I'm not even going to get into that because it ain't even no point. We're not even lined up like that.
Whoa.
If we did it, it just be because you got a fat ass.
So I got a question for you. You seem a little like you seem a little like perturbed by his thought process. Is it what exactly is bothering you about
I just be
it?
like, because
there's plenty of people who celibate and like they don't.
Yeah, it's cool to be celibate. I just be like, I don't know. It's just another. I just be like, I know what I want. I want a wife and a good, healthy relationship. And I just feel like you meet somebody and she like, well, no, I'm celibate. You know what I'm saying? And you're just gonna be like, great.
Well, I mean,
and then I don't know. That'd probably be cool.
Don't say that because that's bad. Because then it's like, oh, you just want to fuck.
No,
like, that's the idea.
But the fact that it's not even an option is like, damn.
I mean, but you and I both know that I know people who have said that to me and then ended up having sex with me.
True,
so like,
true.
That's not.
You sometimes you meet women in the phase where sex is not as
important to them.
But then once you get to
because
talking
of you,
to them,
who you are,
because of who you are, you shine light on the sex, and then they
you just make their little panties wet. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Tell
I love
him, John,
it. I love it.
Preach, brother.
But I'm saying like
that boy spitting that shit today.
So like fuck you. So I can't. I'm not really like upset with.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm upset. I just wanted to just throw it out there and know.
Well, I've been doing some. I've been doing like some spiritual growth, like energy and like trying to learn about that, like more of the spiritual side. And that is a common thing in any type of spiritual energy vibe. Like semen retention is what they call it. They say like the more semen you retain, like the more women want you. It's like this thing. I've been celibate, nah. I mean, from my own personal experience, like that's not how it goes.
Somebody else even said like it's empowering, and the clarity they experiences was incomparable. And I can see that because you got a clear mind because you're not,
You cannot be concerned about sex during your everyday life. I mean, until it presents itself to you.
Yeah, everybody different at the end of the day.
Yeah. You're gonna do what works for you, but like nobody should beat anybody up for either being celibate or not being celibate.
Cool.
You're not better. You're not.
That's with anything. I just don't like when somebody doing something and then you want to look down on other people because they're not doing what you.
Well, you got to stay off Facebook. You have to stay off of Facebook.
You damn right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like, I had to get off that shit because it was like, if you don't like Satan, like, wait a minute, like, if you don't like Jesus, like, wait a minute, like, what the fuck? And then there's somebody in the middle, like, fuck both of them, and then they all fight. It's crazy. It's some of the craziest shit ever.
Or the thing that I hate the most, I always say this when somebody be like with celibacy, they be like, celibacy is the best thing that can happen to a single person. Then they be like, let's argue. Like, man, go do something.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm gonna
bro.
go pay 2 prostitutes to come have a threesome with you and watch you shut the fuck up, and lose
man,
your mind. Like, yeah, because like it's stupid. Like, who don't like sex? Like, I mean, like you can be celibate.
Don't act like
it's okay.
Don't act like you don't. Like, it's okay to not have sex, but then just don't act like it's the worst, like it's repulsive or like
that's cheating to me.
Yeah, like just do what you do.
Be like, I like this shit, but I'm just not having it right now.
Right,
that's honest.
Right,
like, that's,
right.
That's
I'm being celibate right now. Like, I'm keeping myself away from that. Even to be like, I don't even want to talk about it because I know if I start talking about it, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Be like, well, maybe you should go fuck a couple more times because it's not all the way out your system. It's not. You're not there. You're not there.
Shout out to healthy relationships where y'all can have
healthy conversations. Bro.
Healthy conversations. Healthy conversations lead to healthy sex. How about that? Because if y'all have great conversations, y'all will be able to talk about what y'all like and what y'all don't like.
You entering, like, that's no longer sex territory. That's that making love territory. You got to be careful with that because, like, nowadays, people, they don't understand the difference. That fucking is just fucking. And you be like, what's wrong with you?
That's like, fucking. Sex is a little more. I like you a little more.
Yeah, sex is, like, right in the middle. But, like, I don't know. I got spoiled with, like, having somebody and sharing emotions, like where you one person and shit, you're so deep in it, like So all that sex shit, like, yeah, you can keep that shit.
Yeah, I'm not really the biggest
yeah.
fan of that either.
Yeah.
I like it to be where we got like this dope ass connection where I just like look in your eyes and be like, yeah, girl.
Make me want to lick your toes, and I hate feet. You know what I mean?
This boy
like
John
that's
said
what I'm
that.
saying. Like you gotta be like,
Ooh, you gotta be a bad one for that.
you gotta have that connection. You know what I mean?
This boy said lick them toes.
You know me. I'll be like, you be like, feet up, like, oh.
Bitch, put your socks on.
That's what I mean. But that's like, and if you ain't had that, like, I kind of get why you out here fucking around. I do, and I feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
because that's not
everybody should experience somebody that, like, I always think about. Then we're gonna go on to the next topic. The Boosie Collins song. I'd rather be with you. He was like, I'd rather be with you because he was like, if I can't, then life's no fun. Like, I just love your smiling face in the early sun. Like, that part.
It's
like,
a lot of emotion in that song.
It
too.
is, and just them 2 lines, like, I just love the way you act, and that's a fact. Like, that part right there, that's what it is. I just love to see you happy. Somebody you want to see happy. Your happiness makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake up and stick your face in their booty, no prompted, no nothing, nigga.
Boy, John, man, you been hanging around certain people too much. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
Just
It's gonna be
saying, man.
people out there like, what?
Yeah, I know. I just like, who the fuck is that? That's not this nigga. Don't talk like that. That's a robot. I tried to get him to do that. He ain't want no parts of that shit.
Some woman said that too.
Not they booty, but you know how it be like, come on, dude. Be like, nah, nah, baby. But you can put my dick in your mouth.
Breezecast episode 38, man.
Sorry, kids.
Cool Breeze, and DJ Pooh in this mug, boy. You wild in the mug, John. You wild as hell.
Just saying, we was keeping it real.
Keep it real, then, brother. Keep on keeping on. Dog, they got this movie coming out. I ain't been to the movies. Last time I've been to the movies was
Avengers Endgame.
I can't. I'm like, didn't I see something else after that?
No, because
Wakanda Forever. No,
pandemic.
Wakanda.
Oh, you went to the movies and saw that?
Black Panther. Yeah, I went to the movies and did I go to the movies see Wakanda Forever? I want to say I did.
Because we saw that was after the pandemic, and that was like a big deal. Because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I saw that at the movies. You know, but I think that was the last movie I saw at the theater.
It's a movie you might actually pay to see.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, did I pay to see? It's a couple things coming up. What's the name? Got an action movie coming out too that look interesting. They did the preview. Jason Statham. The
beekeeper.
He tied a dude to a car.
Yeah, I saw that. I might take that ride with you.
Exactly. I was like, that's up my alley. I ain't never seen.
I like realistic violence like that.
I like action movies, and you don't like. That's why I watch a lot of old school action movies because nowadays you don't get as many.
You don't get what you mean. You get big budget movies, and that's it. If you're a movie lover, you
sometimes like people like the lower tier got stuff to offer too. Just because it's not like huge don't mean it's not gonna be good.
Those are the movies that
they can do something original.
But those are the movies that become cult classic and end up huge.
Facts. They got this movie coming out called The American Society of Magical Negroes.
He was like, he showed me some of the, like, I was like, what? This some bullshit. Like, in my head, I didn't say that out loud. I was reading like, this some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I started reading.
It come out in March. The American Society of Magical Negroes. David Allen Greer is in it. You know the one chick that the one black woman that they always let play, like the police chief. She was on that firefighter show.
S. Empatha Walker.
She bald.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay, her. She, not the old lady. You know she's dark skinned. I know you know. All right, John. I'm sorry. She in the movie too. She was like the, I don't know, like the leader, or like she was holding a meeting for these magical Negroes.
I mean,
do you know what? Okay, first off, white people mad about the trailer.
I'm gonna watch the trailer immediately.
Watch the trailer. In the trailer, white people mad because the trailer says white people. It's a part where they be like, white people are the most dangerous animal. And basically in the trailer, it'd be David Allen Greer talking to the light-skinned dude from, I think he was in that movie, The Get Down, the DJ movie. That's where I know him from.
Of course.
Of course. It's back on Netflix, by the way, too. I think I mentioned that last week. Watch that shit.
Please don't.
Please. I love it. I might have to watch it again. But anyway.
It's like the viewer count for that movie is 7, and it's all DJ Cool Breeze.
It's about 7 million, and it's all DJs.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, they in the movie, and basically they be like talking about how magical Negroes exist to make white people feel safe. When white people feel safe, it's better for black people as a whole. When white people get uncomfortable, that's when it get hard for black folks. And it's kind of like true. You know,
40 years, I would say 20 years ago that was true. But today, it don't matter. Like, white people, you just outnumbered because everybody mad.
I just think about like if white people get hyped up on CNN, then black people is the problem, and then police start beating up black people.
That's not the case nowadays, though, is it? It's other white people that want to do that MAGA shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's 2023. It's a little different now.
That's what's going on in the trailer.
But I want to see the movie.
And they highlight points like that. You know what I mean? They talk about how black people's safety depend on how comfortable white people are. And you know what a magical Negro trope is in a movie, right?
I didn't. I really didn't. Please explain it to me.
Okay,
though.
the magical Negro is the person in the movie that exists solely to help the white person to like do a character arc to go from here to here. You know what I'm saying? Or here to here. You feel me? Examples of this are The Green Mile, Marco Clark Duncan as John Coffin Boss. He helped Tom Hanks, you know, and like didn't he heal his wife in the movie?
He healed him.
And
both of them. Yeah,
right.
His wife had cancer.
Right,
and then
but he was literally a magical Negro. Then he ended up killing him at the end of the movie. And the other examples.
John Coffey did want him to kill him though. He was tired of living.
Yeah,
that movie was sad.
It was sad. But another example is Chubbs Peterson and Happy Gilmore. He was a magical Negro that was there to help him to get to where he needed to go.
He wasn't magical, but I'm gonna give you points for the dream that Adam Sandler had after he died, and he taught him he got him to putt right.
I love that. Wouldn't have that shit was funny. Shout out to Carl Weather.
That movie was great.
Yeah.
The price is wrong, bitch.
That was what made Adam Sandler funny, because he'd be like, "What?" and then start whooping everybody's ass. That was great. Another one is Morpheus from The Matrix. He even had a magical quote in the movie, dog. Listen. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. He said, "Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I did, that there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path."
That's some shit your daddy.
Magical Negro.
No, your daddy told you shit like that when you was a kid. Like, I'm tired of whooping your ass, nigga. You gonna learn the difference. It's gonna be a difference between walking this path and me beating your ass down this path.
That's your dad.
Shit, I done heard that from niggas my whole life, from old black niggas.
But anyway, like, yeah, he existed to help Neo figure out who he was and find out that he was the shit. And then the other person in that movie, the Oracle. The Oracle in the first movie always remind me of your mama. Shout out to your mama. Because she be like, eat the cookie and you'll feel better. That's your mama all the way.
My mama ain't done tell me to eat no motherfucking cookie and feel better. She put baseball bats to my chest and shit. Like, you get a different
That's because he was getting wild.
So
I got a different Myra and Greg.
Yeah.
You got the same Dorian and Karen, my dog.
I want to trade.
They was going to whoop your ass. Why ass?
Can I trade? Your ass. Can I trade?
No, I'm going to stick with what I got.
Can I trade? I'm
going to stick with what I got.
You love him just as much. There you go.
One more magical Negro. Bubba and Forrest Gump.
So I thought of something while you were going through. There is another trope.
It's a trope that they always use.
This is a rift on the trope is actually the mentor, like the mentor figure in the hero's journey, because typically these characters are from a hero's journey. So you need like a mentor character. You gonna take mine?
It's mine, but yeah, I want to like.
So it's a riff on that, and yes, it makes sense that they use a black character because that's a role where you are important, but you're not the main character.
It's always like the help, or like it'll be like the
But some would say
the butler.
But some would say like Merlin and King Arthur, you can't have that story without this. Doesn't happen without them. Like they are the entire linchpin of this.
Yeah.
You remove them and
this nigga it don't work. Yeah. He just gonna be a shitty person for the rest of the movie
and get killed.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. This movie come out in March. It's wild.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. They got that other movie coming out, The Book of Winston, Simon. The black dude.
Oh, you talking about The Book of Clarence?
There you go.
I was like, this Samuel, like this. I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. Like, where you going with this? Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? This wasn't in the production meeting. The Book of Clarence movie. I heard people been going ham over it already. Like, it's the devil. It's blasphemous.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, I want to get some more information first.
I watched the trailer because like when I saw it, I immediately you can't help you see it. You like Jesus. So I watched the trailer and was like, oh, okay. And you find out like apparently like back then it's some story of a guy, some Arab guy that saw how Jesus played it and was like, I'm gonna do something similar. And he tried to do something similar
so he
to
could
get
get
over.
and get
But
money.
of course, you know how God works. So you gotta watch the movie to see
Yeah.
well, like how it play out. But it's not blasphemous in nature. It's not just, they didn't just be like, I'm worship the devil. I'm gonna write a story about a black man that's not Jesus. Like nobody sits and does that, bro. And if they do, I mean, more power to them.
They
I
did
guess.
make Homeboys in Outer Space.
So far as I have walked this planet for the 40 years that I've been here, I only know of one human being, only one, who even halfway enjoyed that motherfucking show.
I was a child. No, it wasn't. It came on in 96. Yeah, it was in 96. I was like
We were 13 years old.
No, it was in 96. We
We were
weren't 13.
What year were we born?
96. Damn. We was 12.
We were 13 fucking years old.
12.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that like that 1 year make a fucking difference.
Because I graduated. You graduated in high school. That was when you was 13. Graduated from middle school, junior high.
What year did we go to high school?
In 97. That's when I graduated from junior high school.
You didn't
I was
turn
13, wasn't
you didn't turn 13 that year? You didn't turn 14 when you went to high school?
Whatever, man. I don't
Okay.
feel like doing the math. But
Yeah, so
anyway,
I'm right, because I'm right. That's why
shout
I
out
know
to
what to do
Kendall.
the
Shout out
math.
to Kendall and Roy. They came by yesterday. My brother Kendall, man, Roy.
I didn't hear Roy. Still Roy.
Yep, my nigga Roy, man, cool ass nigga. They came by, we was talking, we was having a good conversation. We brought up that show, just remembering it. It was horrible. That's why we brought it up. Like, you told us white people wrote this shit.
But
the theme song, Homeboys in Outer Space.
But you the only person I know who bring that shit up the rest of I dumped that shit immediately,
I just
bro.
remember, like, you gotta remember that.
No, you don't.
They'll make a Homeboys in Outer Space. It's gonna put two brothers in outer space, and
I hate
was
you.
terrible.
You gotta remember so it don't happen again, right?
I just want to.
That sounds like, why don't you try that with history?
Leave me alone. I just don't want to. I just don't.
I did that
remember
on purpose.
it. I know.
I talked that close on purpose.
Yeah, leave me alone. I remember it, okay? I'm not going to be ashamed because my memory let me remember.
You don't remember the fucking Crusades, but you remember that shit.
Breezecast.
No, Homeboys in Outer Space.
Breezecast. Make sure y'all go see American Studies of the Magical Negroes. Make sure y'all go see it. What else is going on, man? This woman in the UK, she got tired of going out and men ruining her evening. Like women getting drunk and women.
Is it a picture of this woman?
They didn't have a picture.
Oh, I bet you I know why. Continue.
She got tired and she said men, women in the night out from women getting drunk and then them trying to get on and just them ruining the night, period.
Wow.
So in the UK, she got an all-female nightclub. You have to be a woman to get in. You cannot be male and get in. It's a female DJ, everything. All-lady nightclub is called Lick. And they be in there partying with no men, having the best time of their life.
So
dancing.
is she a lesbian? Did they check in? She's not a lesbian? She's
man,
lying. The name of the club is Lick, bro.
She said she did it because of her experience, going out and men
not getting chosen.
Ruining it.
Not getting chosen.
No, she said from women being drunk and then men trying to take advantage of them, or just men trying to take advantage.
She ever been
of them,
to a women prison? Like women are some of the most vile. It kills me sometimes.
You notice how sometimes like when women get into arguments, like
this shit get wild. Like they say everything.
Yeah, they'll go for the jugular.
Everything. All the men can't do that because we kill each other. Like y'all like it's different. It's different. So you know what? I wholly agree with this woman, and all them bitches that don't know how to act in public, y'all should hang out with each other because obviously you don't know how to act in public. Like you need to do that. Segregate yourself. Elevation by separation.
That's wild.
Elevate.
Though. I just be like, damn. I was like, nah, it's gonna be you meet a girl. She be like, yeah, I don't deal with men. I go to the all women.
Why are you talking to me, bitch?
I'll just be like, I don't know. I just be like, that's just another thing. Like, oh, you don't like going out because men ruin the evening.
Men ruin the evening. Men ruin. Like I swear I was born with a dick and just wrong. Like you came out with a penis, you wrong from jump. Like you can't say anything. You don't know shit about shit. Like damn, because I got a dick. Like I don't even like me personally. I think with this head a lot, not that one.
Facts,
like,
facts. Me too. I be like, man, it's easy to paint everybody with a broad brush, and it is harder to take everybody as they come.
Well, this is the easy button society. Mm-hmm. I realized the other day, like we live in an idiocracy. Like I don't have to, like I shouldn't worry about that anymore because it's here. Like you ever seen that movie?
What movie is that?
Idiocracy.
No.
Where he go into the future, and in the future, like everything is trash. The kids don't drink water. You done heard me mention it. Like the kids don't drink water. They just be like, I'm drinking Gatorade, and they don't wonder why the plants and shit not growing and shit. Like they don't water the shit. Like everybody's stupid as fuck because it's a bunch of easy buttons.
I saw a commercial the other day. The dude was at his house and he was opening the cabinet, and when he closed it, it didn't close all the way. And he was like trying to get it to close. Instead of fixing it himself, he got on Angie's list and called somebody who can come over and fix it. Like,
Somebody who could put a screw in.
that's ridiculous.
That's literally.
Yeah, that's literally
I know.
all it is.
I know.
At the most basic, you could just unscrew everything and then put it back together, and most likely it'll work.
Dog.
You know what I'm saying?
You got YouTube. Don't be a dumbass.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, do shit yourself. Don't be a lazy ass. And plus, like as a man, you should take pride in that. Like when your woman like this broke, and then your ass come in there with a tool belt or a little case of tools and fix it. Like that's a you might get a little afternoon delight.
My sister say it all the time. Like I don't know how you single. Like I don't know how you single. You know what I mean? But that's not what people want. You gotta have a beer belly and be able to pay somebody to fix it.
You gotta have a whole bunch of money. Like one thing, man. Like somebody was talking the other day about like the OnlyFans women be proud. Like that's what they can bring
till they
to the
get
table.
caught.
No,
then they got that face.
No, some of them don't care about getting caught. But I'm saying like it's whatever. You can. That's an option, and you can do that. That's up to you. But all I'm saying is like men don't have an option like that. You know what I'm saying? Where I can just go show my on the internet and get paid. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be proud of that.
I'm gonna make
because like that's like.
I'm gonna make
that's
a
gonna
website
live, that's gonna live forever.
Called
you got
Dicks
kids
and Pics. And I'm gonna like all the dudes, you send me your dicks and pics, and like if they buy your shit, I send you the money. I'm gonna start with my dick.
You a pimp. You a pimp, huh? You pimping everybody.
Yeah, no females.
The views of DJ Pooh are those of DJ Pooh, not of the Breezecast.
Bitches just buy the shit. Don't ask me nothing.
That's just crazy. I was like, man, that is messed up.
I mean, but that's society has always been like this invisible line. But my thing is like, if you want to make the line visible, I'm with that. But it got to be visible all the time. If you push me and I punch you in the face, I don't want to go to jail. I mean that, ladies. If you push me and I punch you in the face, I don't want to go to jail because we just two human beings having an argument.
If you try to grab my phone
and I break your fucking finger and punch you in the face, because I treat you like a grown ass. That's what if a grown ass man tried to take your fucking phone from you, like, and you like, all right, stop, and he won't stop. You just gonna be like,
no, it's gonna be a problem. You gonna punch him.
You gonna beat his ass, right? So I'm just saying, like, if we want equality across the board,
and if a man tried to take a woman's phone, she will punch him.
She gonna she gonna talk shit about you, call you little dick, gay, and all that shit. She gonna insult your pride, then your dick, then she'll get around to the physical. And she done beat your ass before she put her hands on you.
She might say something about your mama.
Yeah, bitches, they love pressing that button. You think I'm gonna steal it?
No,
you apparently think that I'm gonna steal it.
I'm trying to.
I'll tell you what, I got my own.
Good.
It's the same color. That's why I keep picking it up. You silly motherfucker.
Mine got writing on it though.
Okay, cool. Mine does too. It says big, bitch.
Mine got graphics on it. Say gelato, ho. Why you always gotta come at me like that, man? We ain't having the grown conversation.
Nigga, you wake up and choose violence.
I don't wake up and choose violence, man. I ain't do nothing.
Oh, nigga can't even live.
Whatever, man. Breezecast episode 38, man. Bringing it to y'all.
It's Christmas time.
It is. Christmas time is this Sunday. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Christmas.
Like you say y'all, like you not you just exempt from Christmas, nigga?
No, I mean I hope I enjoy mine too.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's all good. It's Christmas time. Like you get grown, you know, if you ain't got no significant other or nothing, you ain't getting shit. You know?
I bought a bunch of shit for a kid. That made my day. That made my day.
I hear that. That's dope.
You did too. You bought the same shit. Like, what are you talking about?
I know, I'm just saying, like that's awesome. I mean, yeah, you know, it just Christmas come, the day come, you just be like, Merry Christmas.
Don't be like other people. You know what it's really about. You know
for
what it's
sure.
supposed to be
Absolutely.
About. Keep it about that.
And that don't have shit to do with Christmas trees and all that. But you know, it just be like you still want to wake up on Christmas and get some gifts.
Put your face in somebody's booty.
That would be great.
You just
nice thick woman.
You can tell where I got that shit
thick,
from.
Fine woman wants you back. That
he always talking about putting. His face
just
in
man.
booty.
Don't chill out. Don't be telling everybody that, man. Relax. That's grown shit though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet the criteria for that.
I'm not gonna subscribe to what he's doing. I'm enjoying single life. I do what the fuck I want to.
Man, it's cool. Still want somebody to care about you.
What? Take your money?
No.
Take your time?
Yeah, want to spend.
Nah,
not take your time.
I give my time to the people I want to.
Want to spend their time with you. Want to share time with you.
I got a penis. I'll share that with you.
And
that's no.
We on two different pages.
We
John.
out. we out there. We out.
We on two different pages, man. It's okay. Breezecast episode 38. Merry Christmas to everybody. Drink some pumpkin spice eggnog.
Don't do that.
I got some.
You got pumpkin spice eggnog?
Yeah,
Let
it's
me hurry
fire.
to get the fuck out of here.
It's
You gonna
fire.
shit your pants
No,
tonight.
man, it's this.
My
You
bad.
say you gonna step on my shoes?
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out.
I gotta get out of here.
Gotta disable you. Step on your shoes. So you
Y'all
can't-
don't know this nigga like I do, bro. Like, yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Man, whatever. It's good though. Get you some, man. But yeah, man. I had me a pumpkin spice latte earlier today too. You already know.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, they delicious.
You
But
know what's not delicious?
what?
Waiting in line to Starbucks for punk ass motherfuckers to get pumpkin spice lattes who don't drink coffee all the time.
You've been talking about that since pumpkin spice season
Yeah,
started.
I talk about it every pumpkin
You only
spice
got
season.
you only got maybe a couple more weeks.
I can't wait. You don't understand?
And it's
I can't
back to
wait.
normal.
Where y'all don't come to fucking Starbucks. Keep your
Yeah.
ass away.
I might try to. What is it?
You not.
Caramel
You not.
caramel brulee latte. I might try that. See what that tastes like. That might be good.
Yeah, you might like it because it don't sound like coffee. Caramel brulee. I have to get the brulee. It's pumpkin spice.
You ever had creme brulee, the dessert?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not really good.
Not to me.
Not me either.
I don't like flambéed shit either. If I
Yeah,
want
you
to set
gotta,
some
like,
shit on
break, you gotta,
fire.
like break the little part on the top.
The brandy is cool. Like I like that. Like it look good. I don't want it though.
Favorite dessert?
Apple pie.
Oh yeah, you a old American apple
You
pie
know it.
head ass.
13 stars and 13 stripes, nigga.
I'm gonna go with like cheesecake, but like Superman cheesecake with the flavors in it. That's fire.
That's too much.
Man, you don't eat it all the time.
You can't.
You would die.
You can't. Shit.
But it's good, man. That's some fire cheesecake with the blue and the red and it's good.
You got any well, I know we're gonna do a show before New Year's, but you got anything you thinking about like New Year's resolutions and shit?
Man, I feel like I always say the same thing. I just want things to be better.
So so that's what we're gonna do this year. That's what you're gonna do this year.
Make them better.
I got two to look like the person I am on the inside, on the outside, and to not give a fuck what nobody think, including you.
I can dig that. Can't be worried about what people think, man, because you gotta live for you and not for them.
That means forming your own opinions.
I'm living for you is living for God because God is in you. Amen.
You gonna start preaching?
I
it's
just, I don't
close
know.
to
I
Christmas.
just
mean,
felt like that's
as
the
much
truth.
cussing as I do, I don't want to
okay.
get too close to the
It's
Holy
okay.
Spirit. I
It's
get
all
burnt.
right. It's all
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Need a magical Negroes.
Yeah, I do. I need one in my life.
Black people don't get magical Negroes.
What the fuck we get?
Nothing. Because in the movies, they only come to white people.
When I get to heaven, I'm gonna talk to God. I'm gonna have a serious conversation. Like, you fucking up, bro.
So why we can't get magical Negroes?
You give me something. Like,
It's
you
a
just
movie. It's a movie trope.
gave me the skin and these muscles in his face and all of that in his brain. That's not enough.
Or the magical Negroes are our parents.
You met
Or
my
our
parents.
grandparents.
You met them too.
They were always stand-up people.
I'm not gonna say that they weren't stand up, but how were they standing up? That's a different story. Some of them were leaning, like some of them were doing Michael Jackson's dance. I'm just saying, like,
The Moonwalker.
no, like when that nigga, except for they nose was touching the ground and shit. Like, you just fall down.
Keep it 100, man. That's rough when people that you looked up to don't live up to what they be saying. Or you get older and find out, man, you wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the crux of parenting, real shit. Because you want your kids to be better than you, so you show them better. But you still you. You grow up doing what you do. You ain't
Yeah.
gonna stop being you.
Yeah, I say my parents did a good job. They not, everybody human.
Yeah, they was always themselves.
Everybody human.
Come downstairs like, what is that? Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell?
See, your house smell funny.
No, I ain't know
I be
that.
like, I don't even
He
smell
used to
it.
love coming over to this house. Be like, you don't know what that is? He'd be like, no. Like, it always smelled like this. Like, I love your parents.
I be like,
So your parents so cool.
I be like, I don't know.
That nigga, it was when he got to college and it hit him, it was like a light bulb. This nigga was like, oh, they smoke weed. Like, yes, welcome.
The whole time, I was like, I didn't know.
Your parents, if
The lights was always on. It was always food.
Yep.
Cars, gas, Christmas.
you was spoiled as hell too.
birthday. Why you say that?
Your
was
daddy
spoiled
bought
too.
you Jordans. Your mama and your parents bought you like Jordans and like Nikes that cost $150.
One time.
You got $120 Nikes more than one time. Cause you got the $150 ones, you got them once. You got
When the 12s, the 13s came out,
Them was only
Flints
Jordans you had?
that they bought. When I was a kid, I had like a pair,
Okay.
but you know, kid sizes. But besides that, when I coming up,
This
I
nigga
just had
had-
Nikes.
okay,
I
you wasn't
went
spoiled?
I went through the Fila.
You wasn't
phase.
spoiled. If you were an 80s or 90s kid, you gonna understand the vibe. This motherfucker had a Sega Genesis, a Sega CD, and a 32X.
Christmas.
I don't care. Hell no. Sega the 32X was fucking more than the
150.
It was more than the fucking Sega CD.
The Sega CD was $230.
And this is in the fucking 90s, bro.
All I got for that Christmas was a Sega CD, a cat remote control, excavation machine, and a basketball, and a couple games.
So you got a remote control on top of getting the fucking 30, on top of getting the Sega CD. You got a remote control car too, and you gonna holler at me about you not spoiled, nigga? It was Christmases. I got like a note. It's like we'll be back next year, like you know, like shit like that.
That really happened?
It's one particular Christmas where like with that 92 Taurus that I used to talk shit like that. The transmission went out like at December. It was like December 1st. And my sister was sickly, so you know my parents had to make an executive decision. Like, look, little nigga, like we love you, like, but you know your sister, you know the situation. It's just some parents having a real ass conversation with their kids about what need to happen. Like, I'm not mad about it, but yeah, like, what did I get that Christmas? I got 2 video games, and that was it. She got like that Power Wheel car. She got a bunch of shit, but she was happy. That's the most important thing. You feel me?
That's real. But yeah, spoiled. I know kids who I consider like spoiled.
Yeah, it's different
Consider
tiers of spoiled.
Yeah, and
you in the entry level.
Yeah, for sure. Like I got the majority of things I wanted. Didn't get everything. I
Not
wanted,
everything.
But the things that I didn't get, I didn't even need anyway. 'Cause
No.
I still had a great childhood, so I look at it like that.
You had a job anyway, so you bought them all.
And right, because I had a job. I had a job too. I got a job, so I was always working. So I had to buy that shit myself, my own gas pants and my own stuff. But then they would look out though, take a trip to Birch Run, get you some polo shirts for $20, some gas pants.
But when we was kids, it was different. Like, you know, like the kid we looking after, she won a job, but like you need to be doing shit so you can get into college. Like, we need to be getting you extracurricular activities outside of school and shit. So some university will be like, you good enough to get in. Like, the fuck?
Right, because you got to be a whole person. You can't just go to school and do your work, and that's good enough.
Nah. Did you do anything? You didn't do anything. You just went to school. I don't care if you have a 4.0. Unfortunately, you're not material. Harvard material. Like, bitch.
Breezecast 38. We about to get out of here. I don't want it to go too long, so we can make sure it, transfer good.
Why you giving them production secrets?
I don't know. It's all good. Y'all will be all right, man. Breezecast episode 38. Your boy Cool Breeze. DJ Pooh. You know what's up, man. Merry Christmas, y'all. Listen to James Brown. Santa Claus is coming to the ghetto. That's not your favorite one?
Donnie Hathaway.
I
This
like-
Christmas.
For Christmas.
Fuck you.
I'm going to go Stevie Wonder. All these things and more.
That was
my
on the
joint.
radio the other
Yeah.
day. I cut that shit off with the quickness.
Or you can just be sad. What do the lonely do at Christmas?
Nah, I ain't listen to that shit either. I'll just
You be like, damn.
keep listening to my fucking rock music. Pretend like it's not Christmas.
It's Christmas time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Breezecast, man. We out, man. Get some pumpkin spice eggnog up in you. 2 glasses with some hen. And some Christmas lamb chops. I don't know why that's funny.
Some lamb chops on Christmas, nigga.